Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. I decided to sit out here. This is where I like to sit and have my morning coffee and my talk with Jesus outside. So I used to have chairs out here. There's no chairs. But for the most time, I would sit on this little seat right here. I don't know. It's not the seat. It's the stairs. And just sit here and just look out. Maxine would go look for animals. She's right here. She'd be looking for making sure there's nobody anywhere. There's like squirrels and stuff everywhere now. But this is where I start my mornings usually if it's not freezing or raining. And even if it is raining, I still will come out and I'm like, okay, I'll stay on my covered porch. But today is going to be one of the last times that I sit out here. So it's one of those bittersweet moments. It's like, okay, yes, mountains are beautiful. Love the mountains, love the green lush, love my quiet little mountain up here, secluded away from the world somewhat. And also my small community that we're part of here. But I'm like, okay, but I'm excited for like sunshine all the time because right now, looking out, there's like a big cloud stuck in the mountain. So it's like humidity, rainy like. It's not gonna rain. I don't think it's gonna rain today. I don't think it is, but just that like dreary, rainy weather season or whatever it is here. So I'm excited for blue sky, sunshine, and neighborhood living, which is a little bit different. We lived in a neighborhood when we were first married, like real close neighborhood, but you know, like you're just young, like whatever, you live in a neighborhood. So the neighborhood we're moving to reminds me more of the neighborhood we grew up in, that Greg and I grew up in. It's just quieter, but still a neighborhood. So I'm excited. I'm excited for it. We're excited to go. So today, I didn't film yesterday. I filmed on the weekend. Let me bring you closer here. So I didn't film Real Monday yesterday because Real Monday was a busy day. We didn't get much sleep again. We've been doing so much stuff, but I didn't get much sleep from Sunday to Monday. And we had to have an inspector come out and check all the work that we had done, and everything passed, which was wonderful. There was one thing we forgot to do, but like put batteries in our fireplace remote, which I didn't even think about because I never use it. And then we had to do some electrical work on our circuit breaker box. So there was these little metal covers that were on there when they did the original inspection, but are missing. So I'm like, how did those just miss? Like, who would have taken those? The kids? Very well. So I don't know. So like a couple little things we had to do. That's no big deal. So Greg, and then we also had to leave because they were here doing the inspection. I had to go get my car, the oil changed in that for, I was like, let me do that before we go on our trip. And then we got back and it was like getting all that stuff done and then busy, and then had to go take, what else did I do? What else did I even do? I had to go close my P.O. box, had to close that. And then I had to go pick up, we went to Lawrence for the weekend and had we had a fun time on Sunday. We did dinner and then we played Real Life Clue. So that was fun. Well, a long time ago, I think I did film it. We played Real Life Among Us. And like, that was like the greatest game. I really don't even know what Among Us is anyways. I know it's a game, but we played it. It was so much fun. We had so much fun playing through the house just with everybody. And then we had Ashlyn was here and Paul, and it was just fun. It was so fun playing that. And so so this time we played Real Life Clue. So that was a fun game. So we just had fun. We had fun doing that, and just, you know, we left. I was like, like, you're there all day, and she's got little babies, you know, so she's like, you can just stay as long as you want. I said, I know. I said, but what time are the boys? They're getting ready for bath and bed. And I'm like, we're gonna go because I know it's, yes, she pushed through and we could stay and force her to stay, but I understand tiredness, and it was a long, exhausting day. She's a new mama, and I'm like, we will go so you can get yourself ready for bed and have some of us get some rest tonight. So it was good. And then as we were driving home, Jensen had forgot his hydro flask, and I was like, ooh. So I was like, if it wasn't so much money, I'm like, I would just leave it, just buy another one. But I'm like, I'll drive back and get it. So yesterday, everybody was gone. Was everybody gone? All the girls, the 3 older girls are all gone doing some fun things with their friends. And then it was just the younger 3. So the boys were happy to stay home here. So I said, all right, girl, let's go, Maddie. So we went and got that. And then I came home. Had to do more phone call, oh my goodness, there has just been a lot of stuff to get for the house, like a lot of paperwork, a lot of, you know, had to get phone calls to get stuff situated, and just a lot of stuff, but got through it. And then I was so tired. I slept for like 3 hours the night before, like 3 hours. And I'm like, if we're going to drive, which we're going to drive tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to drive. And I'm like, I'm going to need sleep because I do not do good not sleeping. Like Greg can go no sleep and just drive for 12 hours and be fine. Not me. Like, I know my limits. Like, I know I can't. So I'm like, I have to. And I don't just catch up on sleep one day. Like, my sleep is like, I need like 2 days maybe 3 sometimes if I'm exhausted to catch up on my sleep. And so I thought if I get good sleep last night and good sleep tonight, then I'll be ready to go drive for however long, 10 hours. It's a 10-hour drive, but we'll see how long it takes with all of us. I'm sure much longer. So I went to bed. He fell asleep during the day because he was exhausted. And then by about 5:30, 6 o'clock, he had gotten up. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, here you go. We're going to switch off. I'm going to bed. You're going to go take care of the kids and do what you got to do. So he went, and you know, the kids are like, the house is packed up, nothing to do. It's not warm enough for the pool. I mean, the pool is just not that warm. It's like, it's not that hot, which is so weird. It was so nice months ago. It's not now. So he took them, they went in, they had to go to Home Depot, favorite store. I'm like, I don't want to go shopping anymore. And so they went there, and then they went and got, Steven wanted to do the Burger King. They had a Spider-Man burger or something, so they were out of them. So he's like, oh, so the person, the cooker in the back heard him with disappointment, said, I'll make you one, but it won't have the red button. So that was sweet. So they got Burger King, and then Maddie likes Chick-fil-A, so she's been wanting the Chick-fil-A, that frosty lemonade drink she got a long time ago. And every time we're out, she's like, I'd really like a frosty thing from Chick-fil-A. And I'm like, I know, I'm just not going near that. I'm like, we will get one. I promise. When we're traveling, we'll be getting food. So they went and got that last night. So that was good. So they got to go spend time. I fell asleep. I was in bed by, what time did I go to bed last night? I'm going to say I fell asleep by 7 o'clock for sure. I was for sure asleep by 7 o'clock, which was good. And then I woke up to my phone ring, and I answered it, and it was our U-Haul guy. So he's great. Great. I think what else I'm going to miss is the Southern hospitality. Maybe Florida has it, and I don't know, and I'm sure it is. I'm not thinking they're not, but just that small town, like friendly talking, you know what I mean? So the U-Haul guy, he calls, and he's like, I told you I'd call you and I'd get your truck for you if I had to go unload it myself. And then so I said, thank you, because he explained the whole story to me. He's like, your truck should be ready. The guy that's returning it says, you know, and it was a dance studio. He's like, you know, such and such a person from this dance studio. And I'm like, I've heard of it. And they're like, well, it's their husband. You know, they're good in the community. He's like, well, he just had knee replacement surgery, so he doesn't move very fast. And he's like, but he's the one returning the truck. He goes, he's supposed to return at night. He goes, but he might not move very quick. So you know what? If he doesn't get it moved quick, he says, I will go over there personally myself and help him unload, because he's a good guy. I was like, okay. I'm like, whatever. I said, you can just call me whenever it's there. We're not in a big hurry. We can get it anytime on Tuesday. And so I'll miss that part, I think, of it. So he just, you know, he said, he's like, I called last night. I was like sleeping. That's the only thing I woke up for is like the phone call. And he's like, got your truck ready. Come to. He's like, you can come tomorrow by 9:30. It's okay, Maxine, just a car across the street. So so I heard that, and then I went right back to sleep, thank goodness, because I didn't, I was like, sometimes when I get woken up, I'm like awake for, like, I just can't go back to sleep. So I stayed sleeping, which was good, and then I slept all night. I woke up this morning at 5:30, 5 o'clock, which is like my normal wake up time. So I feel good. I didn't get out of bed, but I did wake up. So I just kind of got moving now. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get some coffee. I'm gonna go sit outside here for the first time. So my other small town is like our librarian, super sweet, you know, just talking like I totally lost one book. It was stuck in my car, and she's just like, don't worry about it. You just, you know, you can mail it back. You can call me, whatever you need to do. We'll get it situated, you know, in our post office. You know, she's like, you just, because we have like a lapse that we're going to be in our house. So there's like a couple weeks from when we're closing our P.O. box until we actually get into our new house. And so she's like, I'm just gonna hold everything, and then Kira and I, we're gonna package it up and put it in a box and ship it right to you. And I'm like, thank you. And she says, if you get anything, because I wasn't planning on going today, she goes, if I get an email today for you, anything big that looks nice, she goes, I will call you and you can come get it. So I'm like, that right there is some good stuff. She even called the main branch, the main post office, because we have a mailbox as well for our house. We don't use much in it, but stuff does come to it. So she's like, I'll call down there and explain the situation, get you hooked up, and just good like that. You know, just good quality hometown community. I'll miss that. I definitely will miss that, you know, just that kind of friendly part of it. Not that people are not friendly in Florida. So I'm sure they are, and I'm sure we'll find great people. I'm just saying that's what I feel like I'll miss when I go. Someone asks me, what will you miss the most? I feel like that small town, like, just like not that everybody takes care of each other, but they watch out for each other. And, you know, if something happens, someone's letting, you know, it's like stuff just bad doesn't happen here that much. You know what I mean? It's like people are looking out for each other. So does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe it does. So anyways, but I'll miss the mountains. They're pretty. The natural beauty, the green, all that I'll miss. But I think I will enjoy sandy beaches and sunshine a whole lot more. I really do. And hot. I love hot. I really love hot. And I love the hot weather. My favorite days are Lake Jocassee in South Carolina. over 100 degrees and just baking sun. That's my favorite time. So I'm like, that I am looking forward to. So it's going to be good. So all that talking, was that good chatting? So it's just going to be a good day. I packed this camera up because I'm like, I think I'll just take my little handheld camera, and I'm like, you know what? I do have stuff today still to film. So today is like the final day. We're going to get the truck and we're loading the rest of the stuff in, and it's mostly like garage stuff. And then we do have stuff inside. There's like some stuff downstairs. We got to get the TV off the wall, which is so not fun, but we have to do that. A few furniture things. I've got boxes of like random things like hangers and hampers and the rest of the kitchen stuff, and the bedding and that kind of thing. So we will get that loaded up today, and then we will keep our beds because I'm not sleeping on a hard floor. It's like right now we're sleeping on the top cover of my bed. Like I have a mattress pad basically. It's about this big, and I'm like, oh, this is like the night I was exhausted, so exhausted. I'm like, wow, this bed feels amazing. And I'm like, because I was so tired. Then last night I'm like, oh my goodness, like am I just old, or is this just not feel as amazing? So like, Greg's like, honey, I think we're old, honey. I'm like, I know, we are just old. So, but I think it's healthier to sleep on a hard floor. I don't know. Anyway, so I will look forward to having, I even pulled out my duvet last night. Like I packed away the duvet, the insert, and I just used the outside as a blanket to cover up with and a sheet because it's not 1,000,000 degrees hot, but like at night, I feel it cold. So I'm like, I pulled out my duvet last night out of the box. I'm like, I'm pulling this out and sleeping with it. So at least have some kind of comfort left. So it's good. So it's just going to be inconvenience for a little bit, but we will get there. And then what else do we got? So that food-wise, I still have sausage balls for breakfast today. So whatever we don't eat today, I will throw out. There's only a little bit more. I made tater tot casserole Sunday. I didn't film that either. I woke up Sunday and made the sausage balls and tater tot casserole. And made a big pan of both of those. So those are in the refrigerator. That will be our food today. And then the rest we throw away. The only thing I did make was the nori rice, the nasi goreng rice. I remember I bought veggies for it specifically. I'll save that for when we get to Florida at the apartment, just because I'm not making a new dish tonight. And then tomorrow we'll be eat out all day. I know, or we'll have breakfast eating out, and then lunch will be sandwiches, and dinner I'm sure we'll eat out somewhere. So food is good. Like we're not doing bad in food, and like we're eating up what we need to eat up. I'm on Tim Hortons coffee now. So I'm like, thank goodness for coffee. So it's going to be good. So in the house, it's like I'm going to pick up very little that I have to pick up. You'll see it'll take me like a second, and then just kind of get the remainder of the boxes out that the rest of the stuff will go in. We'll probably put the car rack roof on today. Rack roof is the car carrier, not a rack. Get that on today as well. Maxine needs a bath because that'll be her last time. She's doing good. We went yesterday. I'm tired. We went yesterday to South Carolina to get our the car done. I had to bring the dog, so it was funny because I got out, went inside to get the paperwork done, and then Greg and the kids got in the car, and Greg's like carrying Maxine. I'm like, you look like one of those guys that carry their little mini dog everywhere. I'm like, this is just so funny. The guys are like, oh yeah, we welcome dogs as long as she's friendly with people. And I'm like, yeah, she's not friendly with people at all. So I like walked in the room. There was like 25 people waiting for the car to be done, and I was like, I think we'll stay outside. So we said it was nice. We sat outside, and she did really good. She did good. She just barks at people, and that's okay. Not people, mostly men and little blonde-haired kids. I don't know why. She just has a thing for not wanting to be kind to them. Who knows? So she did good, but in the car, she did really good, because that's what I was thinking. I'm like, how is this dog going to do traveling? But she got like snugly right in her little car, have her car seat, and she laid right down. And like after she could, when we stopped and like they went into the store, she'd stay up and she'd see people and she'd want to bark at them. And I'm like, Maxine, but for the most part, she laid down and just slept. So I think she's going to do really good traveling. I think she's just going to sleep, be tired, and be, like, where are we even going? So I think she'll do really good with everything. So, all right, there's my update on life. Did anybody like that? So I'll film today, the packing up, be done with it, and then tomorrow before I go, one of you asked for a tour of our home. And so I don't think I've ever given a full tour of this house. I just never have, just because, you're busy moving in and everything else. And it's like the last thing you want to do is take a tour of everything. And so I'll do a empty home tour. And then we get to Florida and we have our new house. We won't get there in the right away, but we will get in late, like another week. We have the time frame? About a week and a half from today that we get to get in our house. So it'll be some time, but it'll be good. All right, I'm done talking. You guys ready for a good day? I'm ready for a good day. I put the ponytail and the hair bun. I'm like, sleeveless, I am ready. I'm like, I think I finally can wear all my sleeveless dresses and shirts. I got bought a bunch a couple months ago, preparing for Florida weather, and I'm like, it's just been not that hot here, but it's going to be 80 today, so it'll be pretty decent. So it's going to be a great day. I'm excited. it'll be great. You know, new adventures, on to new things. You know, like my dad said, I was talking to him and he's like, wow, he's like, I give you credit. He's like, you're adventurous. He says, you just go. He's like, I've lived in my state. He bought that house before they were married. He bought it in high school, the house they live in, and they've lived there their whole lives, never moved. He said he never moved. He works right in the same town. He drives to the same stores in town. He doesn't go much out of that circle. He does branch out a little bit more, and he has been, which is not like him. And so he goes further up in the north end of the town, and he's like, went up there to go shopping and did this. And he's even talking about coming down to Florida. I'm like, you're gonna drive down to Florida, Dad? Like, I would never picture my dad do that. He's just very much a homebody. That's just how he is, and that's okay. Everybody's different. His family was like that. They all lived with like a triangle radius of each other, which is his sisters, and they all live like literally a triangle of each other. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. So he says he'd drive down. I'm like, he says, I think one more winter, and I think it's pretty cold. And I said, I think you will too, Dad. I said, there's a reason why older people come down to Florida. I said, because it's warm, it's good on their joints. So he's like, I think I'll make the trip down. So I'm excited for that, but it'll be good. So he was like, you just gotta follow. You gotta follow what's in your heart, and you gotta go. And he's like, you know what, adventurous. He goes, you won't waste time wishing you stayed. You won't waste time wishing you didn't do things you thought about doing, because most people, he says, live lives of just wishing they did this, wishing they did that, dreaming of doing this, dreaming of changing their jobs, dreaming of going here and doing that, and they never do it. He's like, they never do it out of fear, and just they want to stay the same, which is fine. There's a place for everybody. He's like, but he goes, then you gotta do those things, because you'll never regret it. So I said, I know that, Dad. So he's like, you're happy, I'm happy for you, happy for the kids are happy. He's like, new adventures. He says, proud of you. He's excited for your new things. So I'm like, Dad, make you cry. I'm like, good things. So just good things. So I'm excited. I'm excited to start a whole new adventure, I guess, in our life. And there probably won't be any discount store shopping hauls, because I don't think there's any there. I don't really care if there is or not. I go because it's great fun to go get things. But we're gonna do different things. We're gonna go shop at Publix. Isn't Publix in Florida? A Costco. I think I'm gonna go to Costco. Yeah, there's a Costco, and I've always wanted to go to Costco. So you just do things differently. It's not like the end of the world if you can't have discount stores. Love watching the deals of the discount store. Like, that's a great thing to do. But in reality, it's only at my place. So when everybody watches them, they don't get them at their place. So you just eat differently. You just kind of plan out your meals, and you just go shopping, and you go plan accordingly. We'll be just fine with that. But we'll see. I looked up there. One of my husband's guys at work said, no, there's a discount store. He named something. So we'll see. Maybe we'll find one. If not, I think we'll be okay. Someone asked me also, are you going to go discount store shopping before? And I'm like, no, I'm so tired of shopping. I don't want to see another store for a long time. I say that, but I know I'm going to have to go. Yeah, I'm ready just to sit. I'm ready to sit and be done. I think when we get there, it'll just be we're going to be glamping. I call it glamping in an apartment for a few days, less than a week. And so I'm like, I'm looking forward to not having to do anything for a little bit here. It'll be a little crazy with the dog and 6 extra people, 6 kids in an apartment on air mattresses, which is a 1-bedroom apartment. But it's gonna be great fun. It's got a pool, it's a gated community, so like there's a gym and a game room, so the kids will be able to like go out and do things. I'll be stuck with Maxine in the place. I don't know how she'll do. We'll see. There are other dogs there. I know she's not gonna like that, so we're gonna be hopeful for that. It's gonna be good. And I don't know, I'm just gonna relax and enjoy. And I know I'll be doing phone call, and I gotta order a refrigerator, I gotta get a washer and dryer, and just little things like that. But I'm not looking forward to shopping so much. I know there's a lot more people down there, a lot more busy, but I'm like, it's going to be good however we do it. So it's just new things, new adventures. If you always stay stuck, and there's nothing wrong with staying stuck, but if you get the opportunity to go out and do something different, do that. And even if it's just stretching in your own life, sometimes it's a lot just to like branch out and talk to people. Sometimes it's hard to branch out and join a group, and sometimes it's hard to, let someone into your life that you don't want into your life, or not that you don't want them into your life, but just let them into your personal circle, just because, that fear of like branching out and doing things. And so we've lived an adventurous life. We've done a lot. We've moved a lot. We've seen a lot. We definitely have. It's a ride. That type of person that my husband is, he's not back in the day, there used to be a book, and it was, there's still a book, and they described the 3 types of men, and one was Mr. Steady, which is the normal husband, the one that just does everything the same, works the same job, does all these same things, all good qualities for all of them. Then there was a Mr. Commander, person that's in charge and likes to take reign and do things, and our world needs all those. We need the steadies to complete the task, we need the steadies to do the jobs, otherwise they'd never get done. The commanders, we need somebody to take charge and know how to run things and get things going. And then there was a Mr. Visionaire. My husband is a visionary person, and they're the rare ones. They're the ones that nobody understands. They're the ones that people think they're crazy because of their ideas and things and their inability to stay steady. And so he does have steady too, but not like Mr. Steady. And so, but they're the movers and shakers of the world. They're the ones that they said, if you grew up with a Mr. Steady, which I did, it's going to be really hard for your parents to understand your life. It's going to be really hard. And they said, and if you get over that notion of that life is just different and you can just go into life with a blind eye, or what they say, blind eye or closed eye, squinted eye, whatever the phrase is, and just enjoy the ride. And I'm like, yeah, it does, because if you try to fit a person into a box that is not meant to be in a box, it's never going to work. So if you can learn to enjoy the ride, like, things smooth out, and things do, and we've had a lot of adventures. We've lived a lot. We did a lot of great things in the cold northern Michigan. We've done a lot of great things here in the mountains and enjoyed it. And I'm like, and we're going to do a lot of great things in the state of Florida as well. So good things. It's good to have that little bit of it brings excitement to your life. You just never know. You're like, okay, we're going to do this. That's good. It helps you be resilient. Like myself, my qualities I've learned is to be resilient. I've learned to be able to just leave on a whim and go pack for the entire day, and we can do anything. We can go in the water, we can go hiking, we can just chill at the park. I have all those skills to be able to do that. I can be able to grab and just go with all the kids, with all 10 of them at one time, and just able to be more flexible on things. And that's hard for people. I know that's hard for people, for some people, because I know a lot of people, and that's very hard to live that way. And so and just be able to do it with a smile and just go, okay, whatever, it's going to be great. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the ride and the journey and all good things. Okay, I'm really done talking now. Let's go in and start. Let's start in our kitchen, because we always start in the kitchen, and go from there, pack up the remainder of our stuff, and have a good day. Sound good? All right, let's go. Last coffee on the mountain. Okay, I think Maxine's telling me something. She's got a bed over there. You can see it in the living room, but she's laying there. You ready to go? She's like, I am. Her harness fits her really nice. I'm thankful for it. Okay, we got an empty house here. So this is the kitchen now. I'm gonna do a quick, whatever I have to pick up, I don't really know. Let me just see what I got going on. It's like random stuff. Most of this stuff is like, there's cleaning wipes, which I'll use at the end here. There's gloves. I'm keeping those out for moving because I got my nails done. I'm not ruining my nails. And like a few things Greg's got to do, and Chick-fil-A, because Maddie likes Chick-fil-A. So let's do just a quick pickup here, and then we'll look and grab the remainder of our supplies, like our dishes, that kind of stuff. I think I'll do this morning. Okay, so I do have some order to my life here. Everything is out of the cupboards, and I've got everything else. So over there I left Cheerios because Jensen likes cereal. I have eggs. The rest of the kids like eggs. They'll have eggs for breakfast. So I left a bowl with a spoon for him. The rest of the day is gonna be paper plates and forks and spoons that are plastic. I have a tin over there I'm gonna cut up, which hold on, I just threw the knife out. Now we're gonna cut a knife with a mini knife. We're gonna cut a watermelon up. We're gonna eat that, and that's gonna eat up today. I'm gonna cut it up this morning, leave it out in that tin pan with my mini knife. All the Hydro Flasks need to be washed and filled with ice. I wrote that for the kids. I found a half package of Oreos. They'll get eaten up, and crackers. There I have cheese chunks and salami bites. We'll eat that up as well today. And then over there is coffee because that's a necessity with the creamer. And there's a pan for eggs. So that's gonna be what's left in here. I got trash here. I threw the boxes of food I'm gonna put in my car because we're gonna get to those when we get there. We'll use those for the next week. The boxes that we tape obviously are gonna go in the moving truck. We're not gonna see those for 2 weeks. So that's gonna work that way. So, all right, kitchen's done in my, let's check out my watermelon. I put the watermelon, I'll get it out so don't forget. I don't think there's anything in here. Let's bring you over here. Okay, the freezer should have nothing. Oh, there's ice cream. There is ice cream. I'll find the kids like the ice cream tonight. We have some energy bites. These will go in the freezer thing to take with us. Freezer just has little tater tot casserole to eat up. There should be some sausage balls back there. There is a little pepperoni and salami. We'll eat that up today. I have salads to pack. There's lunch meat to take and cheese. I think we're good. Let me get out there's a big watermelon. We better enjoy some watermelon today. I think that's gonna be good for, there's milk back there. All right, and drinks, so that's gonna be our day. I'm focusing on the kids eating this up today, along with, there's literally one bag. And so, is there any cream cheese? Well, I think they just like egg on it, so that'll be good, and then they can eat the eggs up. So that'll be their breakfast today. This, and this, along with this sausage here. You do things differently. Yay, this will be breakfast. And that will clear out. I'm gonna dump that. That will clear out here. I guess we only have a little bit of salami left. I'm gonna eat the rest of the cheese today. We're gonna take the veggies. And here's our condiment package. We got this fruit cups, we'll take those. These I guess don't have to be refrigerated. Well, I can go put in my box to take with us. And it's just salad and milk, easy, and drinks. All right, come out of the kitchen. Okay, dining room is empty. There's a box there for my person, Greg's shoes, Maxine's bowl here. So I'm gonna take and just wash her water bowl, sit on the ground. I'm gonna have to take that with us to where we're going, and then we'll pack away her base. The living room is pretty much empty. That's the pile that's going in the car. I just have a few boxes and things that we're gonna take downstairs because our moving truck, we're gonna put it by the garage this time because there's not that much upstairs. Everything is actually downstairs. So I'll just put a pile over here because the girls are gonna carry it down. I'm gonna put Maxine's food here in the bag. She's gonna sniff it and be like, that's mine. Just collecting some bathroom supplies we can pack. Susan's like, I smell my dog food in that. So I was like, dog food. You gonna get that? She's like, my food is in there. I don't know if that's wise, we'll see. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is, everybody came up and got breakfast. Maddie had 3 eggs left, so I said, why don't you make us 3 toad holes? So we'll put those out. And then what we're gonna do, what I'm doing now is I'm in the bedroom. So I just went downstairs to the girls' zone. They wanna go away today with some friends. So I said, well then everything has to be packed up. So I need to put all their toiletries in a box. They're gonna go in the car, and then all their stuff in their backpack, and then everything ready to load in the truck. And so what I'm doing, I'm in the boys' room right now. I'm getting out one outfit for tomorrow, packing the rest, getting a pile of the stuff to wash and get cleaned up today in the washer. And then we're gonna be rolling out of here. So I'm not filming that, but that's what I'm doing right now. One more thing I'll miss is that. Piano. We have a piano. Pianos are extremely hard to move, very heavy. Definitely have to have somebody else move it. We decided to leave it here. That was a gift to us that someone gave us, but we had a bunch of guys help us move it in here. We're not gonna have a bunch of guys help us move it there, so we left that with the house, but it's good. Jaden likes playing. She does have her keyboard. She's gonna get a nicer keyboard when she gets there, so all good. Okay, we're getting good and done. It's like, you're not seeing much, but I'm having progress. I'm going through the bathrooms, pulling everything out, washing all the bedding today, so like their sheets and stuff, so they can just lay on their mattresses tomorrow night with their blanket, getting their outfit up for tomorrow, packing the rest, getting another big pile of trash. We'll be leaving in a little bit to get our truck, and all good. Everybody has a Hydro Flask, so I had everybody bring them up. I'm gonna wash these, and then a job that I'll have like a younger kid do today is fill them up with ice and water so that we have them for the trip.
And go.
Go. We are Home Depot?
No, thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Greg went last night.
I'm just like one gigantic blister. Mentally I'm blistered, physically I'm blistered.
Oh my goodness.
Emotionally, spiritually.
So much stuff. Talked to our realtor down there and they're like, so, would you like to negotiate? There was things that we'll share later, probably. Yeah, we can share later. And he's
crazy
like, would you like to negotiate?
Stuff.
I'm like, no, I don't want to negotiate.
We're done.
I'm so done.
We're like 2 days away.
Done.
We've got half of our stuff is in Florida. Did they know that they knew I took that truck back or whatever.
Yeah, they know all that.
The majority of our home is there already. We're closing on ours tomorrow, right?
I know, they're still asking questions. I'm like, what? No,
so crazy.
I don't want to do anything else. I'm so done.
Things popped up in the contract that weren't disclosed.
Fun. But a positive on our part.
We'll
share all that later.
It worked out.
It worked out and a positive, but it was just like a lot of crazy, and I'm like, what? No.
Sure. Yeah, and when you haven't slept for 3 days,
you get a little feisty. You guys get a little feisty.
Miss Amy, very feisty.
But it was funny because I was talking to my realtor and she was saying how, she talked to the person that was making me feisty too, and she's like, nobody makes me feisty, but he makes me feisty. I'm like, me too. I consider myself a good Christian woman that's kind and loving all the time. I wasn't feisty bad, but
no, you're never
just
that
a little,
way.
Just a little like, what? No, I don't think so.
Just a little miffed.
Like, yeah, no, like normally I'd be like, okay, sure, we'll negotiate. No, this I'm like, no, I'm not going to. Done in full, finish.
Oh, honey, look at all the pollen for you to read today. The fields on the side of the expressway are literally just full of daisies.
Craziness, but we're out. We're out to get the truck.
Yeah.
The final truck.
What do you think about leaving the mountains?
Good. I was talking about that this morning. I was like, you know what? It's pretty. I said mountains are beautiful. I said,
I'll never say a bad word about the mountains there. Like as far as the beauty and the hiking and
waterfall, but
all the majestic things you can go see and do.
Once you do it all.
Amazing.
Once you do it all a couple times, it's kind of like, how much more do you want to do?
Yeah, and our kids, the age they're at, they're like they're not even all about some.
No, they're like
go out and hike in the middle of the forest. They're friends and like they're wanting to get out and get their driver's licenses and start being
shopping and
stuff like that.
Do things like ride their bikes and all that.
It was good. It was good while the majority of them all were still small enough to
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they're ready. So they've been doing a lot too the last couple of days. They've been going to friends, and then today they're like, so can we go again today? We're gonna go swim at the inn, and I'm like, sure.
What?
I know. I'm like, today's the day I gotta load the whole truck. So I'm like, yeah. And girls are fun because they're like, no, we got time, Mom, and I'm like, I need everything. I'm more like, I want the whole house packed up today, live out of a box for like a week because that's just me.
And the sucker that I am, I'm like, nah, I'll do it all.
I'm like, I gotta lift the TV off the wall.
Meanwhile, Amy had to put my shoes on and lace them up this morning.
I'm like, we gotta lift the TV off the wall. I'm like, what are you talking about? And so I'm like,
we'll make do like we always do.
We moved everything downstairs and the truck will move other things. So I had the girls take the box. I mean, there was like 10 boxes upstairs. They carried them all downstairs. And then we'll be good.
Me and Jensen will shove on that.
We got deli trucks and stuff too.
Yeah,
so
we'll get all that heavier stuff handled.
So they're gonna be gone again today, which is good. Get a little time away, and then we're. I think that's it. I think our lady's coming today. I gotta show her the pool, and that's it. Take a load of trash one last time, and call it done.
Call it done.
So we're going to our truck right now. I laugh. Greg's like, "What's the GPS?" I'm like, "This is the directions." It's like. Tells me the road number.
Go to the Red Barn.
Go to the Red Barn, take a left, like 4/10 of a mile. I'm like, what? So he's like, don't you? I said, what is 26? Is this 26? So I had my directions on my phone here that I took a picture of. So
very good. We'll get there then.
Yeah. So
I've been to Saludo a bunch with Colin fly fishing and stuff.
Yeah. So they asked what we would miss the most. So I said I probably would miss the. Now people are kind of Florida.
Who asked your people?
YouTube, and I said probably the kindness of people, more helpfulness here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I think of like our postmaster Ben.
Yeah.
Like
how many people would you suppose are in our town?
Yeah, I don't know how to guess that.
I would say probably 6,000, maybe something like that.
Okay, that's small, right? Okay. So what are we moving to?
We're moving to 55,000.
What would Hendersonville be?
So it's going to be completely different. I think in the 30s, we would be comparable to Asheville. Asheville is like 50, 60,000.
Okay. So that's going to be us. So it'll be good. It's different.
Yeah, and Tampa, I think, rolls over like 3 million, and it's 45 minutes to the north.
That's great. Real fast. Is this where we get out?
Yep.
No, wait. This is exit. Yeah. He said exit 59. This isn't 59.
I know where he's talking about. Don't you worry, baby. I got you covered.
I think exit 8 is going to be. Okay.
Are you sure?
All right, David. We're not there.
Okay, I'm listening to Amy.
Isn't the next exit or the next exit? Upward. No,
it's the one, but it's the middle one.
Yeah, the exit 8, don't be late. Or
yeah.
We moved.
Okay. Sorry. You're right.
It did say Saluda though, but I think it's different. Yeah, when we moved here.
Well, this is the back way. That's the back way to Saluda.
He didn't tell me exit. He said exit 59.
But as soon as you said 59, I knew what you were talking about.
Okay, I didn't. So when we moved here, the GPS, the road curves. So when you're on the highway, it looks like you turn. Well, it turns to exit or turns to keep going. So
literally within 3 miles, there's 3 exits, and they all look identical. And they all take you to vastly different places.
In the middle of nowhere. And if you get off at exit 8, like you're stuck because it's over the gorge.
Yep, you got to go for
there's no
20 miles.
There's no turning right. And so it's like, so we would have a saying, exit 8.
Yeah, so we're 26 bound.
Exit 8, you'll be late. So it's like, don't go to exit 8 because you will never get back.
Yeah, exit 7 brings you heaven.
That's how we got things rationalized in our brain, because the way the exits were, it just made you all messed up. So.
Yeah, so anyways, you would definitely miss the small town feel.
Yeah, the small town feel for sure.
Yeah, and knowing everybody.
Yeah, and people like have your back, and like something goes wrong, someone's gonna watch out.
I've met some of the nicest guys that I've ever known in my life here.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Shout out Curly Fries, what's up, boy?
So good. So that, I think that will be
people willing to help and that kind of thing.
Just kindness, just like whatever, and like just when we closed our lease at the shop, you know, it was like, whatever you guys. I was gonna go for another month just because I said I would, because I didn't know what time we were leaving, and he's like, that's fine, you can just whatever you want. And we left our dumpster there, and
sure,
like, that's fine, just leave it. So just kindness, goodness. So okay, is this it? Yeah,
this is the one. I'm gonna miss the beauty and the clean air in the water.
Okay.
And, I mean, those are just without saying, you know.
Okay.
Crystal clear stream, you know, creek water.
Yeah.
Just the natural beauty, the mountains for sure, the long range view and all that kind of good stuff.
Are you sure this is right? I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm positive.
I'm looking around going, why does he tell me exit 59?
Because exit 59's up here to get off onto Saluda.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I know where you're at.
Okay, as long as you know where we're at. Yeah. So kindness, beauty, the river.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I love fly fishing. It's like,
it's pretty
ingrained in me, you know, like I love it.
And I love Lake Jocassee. The water, the white sand, but it's gotten yucky over the last few years, so I feel like the ocean will be way more prettier. But I know it will be.
For sure. Well, I've sent you some
pretty little
sunset videos.
Oh yeah, like, oh my goodness, what?
Shell collecting videos that the girls are going to love.
They're going to love it, so it's going to be wonderful. So those are our good things, and then we got a low tire pressure. I'm getting on my car. I'm like, we just got my car.
We were just there yesterday.
We were just there. When I bought the car, it was fine. And then, like, the last time I went in, there was like a low tire, and so I had them check it. They rotated the tire, so I knew where it went. I put fix flat in air, and it worked great. Well, they rotated back the same position. Wouldn't you rotate around the car?
Probably, yeah.
That's what I would think, but they did not. I know they didn't, because that's turning slow.
Yeah, they probably just crossed it up.
So we need to go get some fix flat too when we're down here, wherever we're going, and then guess what? We got air at home. That's it.
Okay, now
what else?
What will you not miss about here?
We're randomly, tangentially talking because we're tired, right?
I'm like,
I come in last night, I'm like, so let me tell you about this idea. And he's like, honey, so random. I'm like, I know, that's my brain's working right now. So what will we not miss? Oh, number one, the rain. The rain.
The non-stop, seemingly never-ending rain.
I will not miss the rain. The rain and the allergens.
Yeah. Yeah,
I definitely will not miss those two things.
And I definitely understand why, like the theme parks and things like that are on the Tennessee side.
Oh yeah, because there's no.
You know, because the weather just kind of floats over it.
Gets stuck in our house.
It hits the mountains, so we're right on the Continental Divide. So all that moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, you know, from the equator, say. And you know, the moisture from the Atlantic, all of that kind of collects right here. And I think it's like 35 or 40 miles to the west, we have a declared rainforest.
Yeah, we went there. One of our videos, we have it on there.
We do have that,
We went a couple of years ago.
We're scientists, you know, there's only certain species of animals, certain plants only exist in this one little area.
Isn't that crazy?
So they've got like research facilities on that reserve or whatever. Yeah. Scientists come from all over the world to study and stuff like that. So it's raining.
And then scientists around the world, doctors, come here to study allergies. Right here.
Yeah.
From California, come here to study allergies because this is the highest pollen content in the nation.
Wow.
Remember going to the doctors when we moved here? She's like, does anybody got allergies? I'm like, no, we don't really do that. They're just like, oh, you'll get them. I'm like, how do you just
What are you talking about?
An allergy. Oh, you get them.
Oh yeah, the first 3 days I was back, my ears, I went deaf. I couldn't hear out of my ears.
Yeah.
My eyeballs were like bugging out of my head, and they never bothered me here.
Yeah.
Not that I can recall. You know, maybe going from Michigan, which is kind of the same way, to here, you know, we didn't notice it. But going from Florida to here,
you notice it.
Humongous difference.
Yeah. So I'll be excited for no Alka-Seltzer every single day of my life.
Oh yeah, that's gonna make a big difference for you that suffers with allergies.
So that's
like
probably what I meant. Well, that's what I'll not miss.
Yep, the raining us out.
The constant change of weather, like it'd be great. It seems like some years it stays gray all the time. And you're like, what a beautiful year. And then some years you're like, it just rained. Like last year it was rain all the time. That's all it did. I remember I even gave my little flower beds to Lauren, and I went to her house and she's got them all, and they were like blooming and so lush. And I'm like, wow. I remember growing her stuff last year, and like they were all moldy and wet because it was so rainy in her house. So I'm like, it's nice to see real plant growth, because that did not.
Yeah, and even Lauren, where she's at, she gets a little break from.
Yeah, she does.
You know, because she's a little bit further inland.
Yeah, so just crazy. So I will not miss that at all. So I know it'll rain, I know of hurricanes, but we're not going to have like whatever. It's like here, you have bears and kids are like alligators. And I'm like, what if I go in my pool one day and there's an alligator that scaled the big giant privacy fence? And he's like, Greg's like, Amy, alligators can't climb that big wall. Yeah. Like, if you watch YouTube short videos.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a 14-footer, they're going to be able to make it over the wall. But
we don't have like, I'm sure our area is not going to be alligator infested. We don't have like pond things now.
Hardly doubt it. It's so grown up around there.
It'll be like seeing a bobcat, which we've seen once our whole life.
Yeah, they're going to be there.
We've seen bears, but not like too crazy. So it's going to be good.
There's a lot of freshwater inland lakes. You just want to stay around, you know.
Yeah.
You don't want to be walking weedy or putting your toes in there.
Exactly. So it's all good. So we're out. Here's 59. There's the exit he's talking about. Take a right. He said next to the Dollar General. Okay, so that's good. All good things.
All good things.
So we're going to go home and load. Yay. But that's it. Like, that's so it. I'm like, I'm ready to be done.
Me too.
Ready to pack up and just go. So it'll be nice when we leave out tomorrow.
I surely love that weather in Florida.
I'm ready for it. And it's been nice the last 2 days here, so I'm very thankful. We have some 80 degrees and decent, but imagine. And I said, we'll get there and it'll be the hurricane season and it'll start raining.
It is.
It'll be raining. Yeah. Like, we moved here and it was like snowstorm of the century. I was like, because I remember they were like.
Yeah, I remember Amy like saying, you said it was supposed to be warm, beating on my chest when we got there. It was like 32 degrees.
It was so cold because the house we were moving into was a rental, and the lady was so sweet. She's like, well, the propane tank is empty. Okay, hold on. Take on the left 0.4 of a mile. So.
Oh, it was.
Next
the
to
Dollar General's back that way?
Oh, he said take a right.
Okay, good. I just don't, like I said, it's a loop. It's a giant loop, but I don't remember.
He said take a right.
Was it right or was it left at the dollar store?
So you see the dollar store. So anyway, so little Miss Betty, she's like, well, you're going to want to get your propane tank filled for gas and for heat. And I'm like, well, surely it's not cold down there because Michigan's, I don't even have my heat on here. Yeah. We left, and the day we were supposed to leave was literally the snowstorm of the century. It was like ice and snow all over the mountains, and we're driving down, and then we got here and it was so cold.
I think you and the girls were partying with friends or whatever, like doing a goodbye thing or whatever, and I think you were staying the night there.
Well, because the power went out.
Well, I was gonna say me and the boys. I remember. No, there's no dollar store.
Oh, sorry, that was you. Over here,
there it is. I can see the dollar store.
Oh, let's run Dollar General and get my. Will they fix a lot?
Sure.
I can go there while you get the truck. Okay,
but
sorry.
Yeah, me and the boys blew up an air mattress. We're sleeping on an air mattress, watching like a movie on my phone or something like that, because the power
went out.
The wind sounded like it was gonna just rip the roof off the house. We were trying. I remember trying to close the back door of the moving truck, and we couldn't. We were like, I can't do it. It was like,
we were at Crystal's house, so I'm like, I'm just staying here, and we just left really late and got there, and it was like we were all snuggled up sleeping.
Oh, you guys are so good.
It was so fun. And
me
then
and the boys were like in
miserable day. We were having fun. The kids were like, Miss Crystal's making all this food. The kids were loving it. They were loving life, sleeping in warm cup. I took a nap. It was so great. And then, then we got down here and it was so cold. I remember we slept in the house and I was just shivering because you're laying on backpacks with your head because there's no blankets. And I'm like, I'm going to the van and I turn the heat on.
And we were exhausted.
And so exhausted. So it was not very enjoyable. And then the sun came out later that day and it warmed up and it was beautiful. And then I'll erase the memories.
By the next weekend, Colin was outside without a shirt.
Yeah, but it was so bad. So I'm like, this is when we go to Florida, it'll be the rainy hurricane or something ridiculous. So let's hope not, but we'll see.
Yeah, well, I rock and rolled through Ian last year.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Something about that particular area where we're in, it's just it's not real hurricane prone.
Yeah, so it should be good.
I think my boss said it was the first major one that was potentially supposed to direct strike our area in like over 100 years or something like that. Just the way the land is around there, Tampa Bay and that.
Not bad, but yeah, so fun.
Yeah,
so,
but I mean, you know how it goes.
You're gonna go and it's gonna be downpour. When we move, maybe not so much into your apartment. We're gonna move into the house. It's gonna be a downpour rain the weekend, and I'll be like, all the wet feet in the house.
It's like moving to California. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's got the perfect weather, but you're right on a fault line.
Yeah, so
perfect. You just never.
What are you gonna do?
Know.
What are you gonna do? Okay,
here mudslides.
What are you gonna do?
do?
Bears, bobcats, black raccoon spiders, brown raccoons,
yeah. Oh yeah. What about the very first summer we were here?
Yeah, you got.
And we found that copperhead that was that big around and about 10 feet long in our yard. Because the people before say, I don't think they had dogs or any animals.
No, they didn't. Because they had like
outside
rats eating their wires. I'm like, you need to get cats. That's when we literally had a million cats.
Yeah.
And Greg, you got bit by a recluse.
Yeah, I went to go look at a kayak.
And you got bit. Your legs swelled up, got infection, and everything.
It was
bad in bed for days. So.
Yeah, I had to go get medicine for it. How's that work?
So much fun. All the good things. So down there, we'll just get like if scorpions. I don't even know. Scorpion?
I don't know. Maybe the non-poisonous kind. Well, certainly they do in Texas, which is not that far away.
All right, we're gonna go. Let's go Dollar General and get Fix a Flat. Okay. We gotta go next door. Okay, ready?
All right, let's go.
Oh wait, hold on. That's something else I'm gonna miss. Ready?
What?
Fresh air and well water. That's clean and fresh. That's what we'll miss because I know we're gonna go. Oh, it smells like salt or something.
Yeah.
It smells like a
palm trees, mangrove
coconut,
trees.
hopefully.
Yeah,
coconut, pineapple.
It's a unique smell in Florida.
Okay, we just need Fix a Flat. Let's get some. All right, we're looking for Fix a Flat right here. Fix a Flat. Yeah, they have like different cans at the store where they're like, oh, look at tire sensor safe.
Yep.
Where they have like jumbo tires and all different kind. I was impressed with it. So I made a big giant. Oh yeah, right there, large tire. Yep. But I'm not a large tire, right? Just
you are.
Okay, we're gonna get this. That's it. Got our stuff. Now we're gonna go right there and get our truck. It's right there. I guess you got the 26. I guess I got the 26-foot truck.
I know. All I wanted was a 20-foot truck. Like, I can't even explain to you guys what that's like with a 26-foot truck with 10 feet of trailer and an additional 8 feet of car hanging off.
But guess what? You won't have a trailer this time. So it'll be like awesome.
Yeah, I know. I was like painful.
He did great though.
So every gas station I went through, oh my god,
couldn't find a spot.
Like, am I gonna get out?
Yeah, and this they tried
trying to back up, you know, because a trailer I'm not used to.
And by yourself, it's great.
Yeah, by myself at 3 in the morning.
It's good. Well, they must have.
It was good. I was so exhausted driving back that it was just a blur. Yeah. You know, it was almost like it never even happened. So it was so easy.
Look at this. It's like the middle of nowhere. We're like at a wood place.
Yeah, we are.
That's so funny.
I don't even know what's happening right now.
I think we're gonna go right over there probably.
That would be it.
Oh, look, if you're loading firewood after hours without contacting me, this is considered theft.
Oh.
Absolutely. Look at all that wood. That would be from a thing.
You want to pick some up before we go?
I gotta film it. I'm like, he's like, you want to get some wood? I said, would they have wood in Florida? Because there's like palm trees. Can you burn a palm tree?
Honey, Florida is like one of the camping centrals of the United States. There's so many campgrounds.
When we moved here, I was thinking ocean. I wasn't even thinking, I'm like mountains, ocean. So then I'm like, oh wait, we're far away from the ocean.
Yeah, there's a firewood place not far from where
I think so, okay.
I know, so I see it every day.
Okay, I was just going to get us some because probably really.
Well, I don't care if you want to grab some here. Okay. But yeah, there's firewood in Florida.
Probably get in trouble for crossing the state line with wood, isn't that?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, it might be different if
it's in a moving truck.
If it's been buried underneath my underpants.
You want to go?
No, if it's been like kiln dried and all that, maybe it'd be okay.
Okay, if there's no firewood,
I don't know.
You guys, I'll call it and say.
Okay.
Greg told me there's wood.
I'm gonna have to drive all the way back to North Carolina.
Give me some wood.
You can buy firewood there right at Walmart.
I'm sure you can. Lowe's sells it. It's like $20 a bag. It's ridiculous.
I know, it's crazy.
This guy's probably $5.
It makes the best pizza ever.
Yes, the fire thing. No, the wood. I'm talking the wood though.
I know, but like that's what you want it for, is for your.
I guess. Okay, we're going. The guy's probably like, "Why are you out there talking to your dashboard?" Okay, let's go. Weird people. Weird Northerners.
Talking to your dashboard.
Let's go in.
Alrighty.
Okay, we got the second truck. Here we go. Moving made easy. The guy said, "Sorry, I can only get you 26." I'm like, "It's all good." So we're gonna go head home. I will film Greg pulling this up the driveway. I didn't last time, so let's go ahead. Okay, throw my purse in. Here's Greg's gonna be coming up. Oh, look at this. I think I gotta go down here. Let me go down here. He's a flying. When you're on that mountain, you just keep going. He'll be a pro at this. Look at this. I just have to make sure he doesn't fall off the mountain. All right, pull forward, back her up. Looking good. Staying on the road so he can see me. Good. All right, you're good. Hey, there? Honey, you're like a pro. Okay, we're back in the car once again. We've got the two boys. We got the man with the hand over there.
The man with the hand.
That's Jensen. He always puts his hand out and just waves. So the girls are all gonna go out for the day today. So
they're going swimming, right?
Yeah, they're gonna swimming. It was like the older girls were going, then I was like, Maddie's just gonna be here with the boys and us. And I'm like,
that's sad for Maddie.
I know. So I was like, why doesn't? Normally I'm like not forward to like invite your sister, but I'm like, invite your sister. She'll go and have fun. So they're gonna go swimming. I'm gonna go swimming, and then we have to run in and get some toe straps because I forgot about that.
Yeah, me too.
Is that it? Is that good? Do we have to go to Home Depot? No, I'm just kidding. No. And then we're gonna go to Burger King because they went last night for dinner. Yes, with the parents.
Me and Steven and Madeline went out and
oh yeah, Jensen didn't go, did he?
Okay. So we got some fast food.
But they got the Spider-Man.
We were going for the Spider-Man Whopper.
Okay.
But they didn't have it.
But they were kind, and they heard me say, like when the lady said, I'm sorry, we're sold out. I was like, me and Steven were both like, and the cook heard, and he's like, well, ask them if they want me to still make it the same way with the Swiss cheese and that.
That was
so
sweet.
At least we got it made the same way. It just didn't have the red bun with the Spider-Man stuff on it.
Boys night. What was the orange one we had?
We had the
Ghost pepper Whopper. I did.
This is really good. The bun was delicious.
Yeah. So
Was it really hot?
Yeah, it was ghost pepper.
a little piece of red.
We were both in tears.
They were in
They were
tears.
in tears.
But they ate
I
it.
love it.
So they did good. So we're gonna go for dinner last night to Burger King for those guys, and then we're gonna have Burger King for lunch.
Oh, we should go to PF Chang's.
We should. We can. We gotta get back in.
Sweet and sour chicken.
There's a PF Chang's down there in Sarasota.
I know,
the church
but
I watched, the wife
here.
loves it, and she's like, I wanted a PF Chang's, and the Lord put in a PF Chang's for
Oh.
me. I'm like, all right. So we're gonna go into town. We're gonna do those two things, and then we'll go back, and we will load.
So explain to me one more time why we can't go to PF Chang's.
I don't like PF Chang's.
Because it's an hour that way.
Jensen, you traitor.
We gotta get back. We have too much to do, honey. We got stuff to do.
Oh, that was why.
We're moving tomorrow. I'm not gonna stay another day. Are you?
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
Good.
I don't
you know
think
what,
I
honey?
could
It's gonna rain
withstand
tomorrow,
one more day.
or it's gonna rain tonight. How about that?
I know.
It's not, but
Hey, you know what? The good Lord cleared it up to where we were able to get all of our exterior painting done.
Yes,
our
thank
driveway,
goodness.
and
it was good.
it was like in between rain, but we were able to get it all done. So.
Exactly.
Oh, we gotta go garbage here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the trash. Okay, we're gonna go do trash. Honey, all right, boy's favorite place, Burger King.
Yeah. You're talking flame broiled, babe.
Flame broiled. I'll eat Burger King. All right, we decided to sit in a little booth here, so we're gonna sit right here. Oh yeah. Oh, it was a video. Look at Daddy's wearing the Spider-Man hat.
I'm gonna eat my Whopper with this.
That's a dad right there. Your hat looks so cute.
No way.
Your hat looks great. What?
Honey, you get me on with my Spider-Verse?
You look so cute with your Spider-Verse. Delicious. Okay, we're gonna eat some burgers.
All right.
Delicious. Look at this. It's a red bun into the Spider-Verse. Oh yeah.
Yes.
I would give it an 8.
Was that delicious?
I'd give it 8 out of 10.
5 out of 6 out of 7, 10 out of 10.
There you go.
10 out of 10,
It
nice.
tasted
And
delicious.
then we got Jensen's face. We got Spider-Man ice cream.
Jensen, what's your rating out of 10?
Out of 10? I'd say 10. A 9. It's pretty
Okay.
normal Whopper just with dyed colors.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. What was your rating?
I would say for fast food, I would say it could be like a good, like
Like an
9.
8.
I'd say 9 actually. My burger was good and it was good fresh veggies. I
Okay.
didn't feel like it was like too,
Yeah, like 2 left out.
like
or
McDonald's
anything.
cheeseburger, which is not bad, but it's okay. So not bad. I would like that. So not a
Yeah.
bad thing.
Yeah.
Steven, what about you?
And they were very considerate.
Oh, and there were like I was just confident. Like the guy was like, "Oh, let me get your ice cream for you," and I said to him,
Well, even when we first sat down, they're like, would you like your ice cream now or would you like us to make it after you eat?
Yeah.
Like, Burger King, right?
And like check
whoever does that.
Exactly, and checking on you, like, do you need anything else, and all these things, and just happy in there. And I just said, told Greg, I said, like, it's rare to see like a bunch of fast food workers actually happy about their job. And so the manager came by and I said, you got a good team here. I said, I said, everybody's like happy and getting along and laughing. She's like, it's because they're manager here. Yeah. I said, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
so,
you don't see it every day.
So over here on where are we at? Spartanburg Highway, go to Burger King in Hendersonville.
I got a free crown and cup.
We got a free crown and a cup.
I got a
and how do you beat that? Oh, and Pop Rocks.
And Pop Rocks ice cream. So we're gonna try that. I'm gonna let Jensen take the Pop Rocks off.
Spider-Man cups.
And then we're gonna have the ice cream. You're gonna pull these up? There you go.
Spider-Man
Look at the Pop Rocks. Okay, now we gotta go because we have to like.
I know, we gotta fly today.
We're like sitting here and we're like, let's just sit and have ice cream. I'm like,
we ain't got no
we gotta go home
in
and
the world.
we gotta go do stuff. So we're gonna go get toe straps right now and a USB plug for the moving truck. Because
the boys will be with
boys are gonna be with Greg. So the girls are gonna spread out in the car, but we get the dog. Yeah, so that's gonna be fun. So
you get the best thing. You get the animal.
So much fun. Okay, let's go to Harbor
I
Freight.
hope she can hold her bladder for me.
I'm sure she can. She will. She will. Okay, we're going to Harbor Freight. Did you get it?
Yep.
Toe straps. We got these already once, so
yeah,
they're like $6. Great
thing.
thing.
They're like $8.
Okay.
Yep.
A whole $8.
Real cheap.
Okay, the boys are.
Oh, look at it here. Oh my goodness, they have ultrasonic cleaner.
Oh, look at that.
For doing your jewelry and stuff. That's pretty cool.
It's crazy. The microphone turned on. We are back from Harbor Freight. What have we been doing? Greg had to do a few things. Our little fireplace over here, there's a remote and a battery. We've never even used it before. I had him come out and fix it just because it wasn't lighting. It just needed to be cleaned. No big deal. But got that fixed, but we didn't have a battery to make the thing work. And we're like, why is it not working? Then I realized there's more batteries we forgot to get. So I gotta go to the dollar store tonight and pick some of those up. So we did that. I'm doing laundry and then getting that done. So what I've been doing is keeping out towels, one per person, and they're the old towels. Remember I bought new ones? So the old ones that are thin and ragged, those we're gonna use tonight and tomorrow morning, and then we'll just throw those away. So I don't have to take wet towels with me. That will work. And then I've got everything else backed up. I had bedding outside drying, the blanket I put in a box, and the sheets I'm gonna throw in the dryer for a few minutes. And I put my coffee maker away. I was gonna keep that out, but I'm like, we're gonna go get coffee before we go sign our papers tomorrow. So I'm like, I'm not have to worry about that. So it's like the house stuff is pretty much packed up except like refrigerator stuff, and I'll have to do that tomorrow. I mean, from what I see, I'm probably find a whole box again. And then Greg's working on another, we had to do the threshold on the door. We never did that. No big deal. And I think then we're gonna start packing up the truck, and I'll bring it down there and we do that. I edited for a little bit to get most of today's video done because I knew I'd be busy later on, answering emails, doing text messages, going back and forth with everybody. Remember the commercial? Calgon, take me away. That's what I'm feeling. Calgon, take me away, except I don't have anything for my bathtub, so it's gonna have to be a couple more days from now, but it's good. We're doing really good, getting things done. The girls all left. We got the boys here, and then just good day. They're up in the moving truck right now, sitting up in the top there, just messing around. I'm like, it's flat land over there, so where they're at, so it'll be good. So we are good. Anything else? That's all I got to report. I will be back in a little bit, probably when we start downstairs, packing the truck. Okay, we're loading up the truck. I haven't filmed any of that because we're chatting away. Got the boxes in. He's heading up the big furniture now.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke. And I will try to fix what has been.
How are you doing, good, babe?
Yeah, I'm doing I'm doing wonderful.
Doing wonderful.
Great.
Doing great. Okay, we're gonna
Why,
go.
what are you asking me a question for?
We're gonna go get the smoker up there. Heavy.
Oh, I seriously thought you were gonna.
We're gonna go get the smoker. That's heavy. Let's go get it. Okay, we got the smoker up. Totally didn't film it. He got it in there. Doing great.
We just gotta find good places
To put everything so it doesn't all roll when he goes down the mountain.
wrap our straps.
Straps around. It's doing good.
And take this weight off my shoulders, 'cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold. I will listen to the ocean, let its unsaid words be spoken, and I'll let my mind be carried by the waves. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can.
Craig's like, why do you pull the camera out when I'm moving heavy stuff?
Yeah,
I'm like,
she doesn't get it when I'm pulling like an empty wheelbarrow or
Because
a
I was
wagon up there.
gone.
I'm like literally having a hernia situation. She's like, ah, babe,
let me get you on camera.
let me get you now.
Doing great. So now he's gonna carry the chop saw. Let's see how the man can carry a chop saw.
It's pretty heavy.
It's pretty heavy.
You know what? It's not that it's so heavy. It's awkward.
It's awkward. Like he left it out in the rain one time. I was like, he was gone, and I was like, oh my goodness, I had to carry that thing in the back of the.
When we were building the deck, right?
Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna die. It's heavy. Do you want me to help you, or probably?
I don't think so, but if I need it, I'll definitely call it.
Just yell and scream.
I'll holler for you.
Let me know, babe. We're almost got it in. It's nice the 26, even though it's like way bigger than we need, but you don't have to like be strategic about placing everything in there, which is nice.
Yeah, we don't have to be so.
It's like, just lay. Well, baby, tell me something big, huh? What?
Huh? You know, come back after in a second when I drop this down.
Doing good, babe.
Thanks, honey.
Are you sweating yet?
Yes, it's a gorgeous day today.
It is a great day.
Yep. Are you kidding me from the backside?
Absolutely. Not really.
Look at that.
In.
In there.
Very good. All right, we got all the bikes.
Okay, now bring your.
Bring the bikes in.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ready?
You're on camera, babe.
Okay. Bring your good brain up here and see how you want to.
I'll put the bikes. Here, we take this one. Go get the other one. And go get the last one.
So we are like officially ready for bikes.
Bikes and the last, and we have. Oh wait, because that'll all stop right here. This one, right?
Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
We're done loading the big moving truck, are we not?
Yes, we are.
Except for, oh, look at these,
Items.
look at these
Beds,
boys
right?
carrying up the air compressor.
Okay,
That's
so
awesome.
your mask.
So we're doing the car roof rack right now because we got to put stuff in here. Look at these boys,
Nice.
awesome.
It's the way to use your head, boys.
Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade.
Okay, so we went to install that. I'm like, I actually don't even know how to install this thing. I'm like, Jaden always installs it for me. So it's best to put on when you're ready to load it because you have to put the straps to the door, put the car carrier up there, fill the car carrier, and then strap it down. So we'll wait because I do have to run tonight. I gotta go to the dollar store and get toilet paper. I need like one roll. I don't know where the rest of the toilet paper is. One roll, and I need to get some batteries for our fireplace starter thing, and that's it. And then the girls are being dropped off, so I don't have to go out. That's good. And then tomorrow we go and sign papers at the lawyer's office, and we're done. We're so done. I got to meet the lady that's gonna move in here, so super sweet. Original from Florida, which is kind of cool. So good, great day. We got a lot done, like really good. It wasn't too crazy. Loading the moving truck wasn't bad at all. It's like, all right. So tomorrow I will do a wake up here at the Maryon's, getting out the door, and traveling vlog. And I'll also do a quick video of our house. I'll give you a little tour of our current home. I'll fit like nobody in it, just because someone's asked me, and we never did one really when we moved in there. So the boys are having fun.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, they're playing. So, all right. So thanks for watching. You have a fantastic rest of your day, and come back tomorrow. We're on our way to Florida. Good travels in the car for 10 plus hours with a bunch of kids, but we get to separate in between the two cars. So I think the boys are going with Greg, which will be nice. The girls are with me, which will be even better. So it's going to be great. So come along. Thank you for coming and watching the journey and being encouragement and supporting and all those good things for our family. So we appreciate you and thank you. So have a beautiful rest of your day and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.
It's like